everybody, this is Audrey, also known as Noble Strength, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how I clean my thrifted handbags. Now while I was away in Memphis, I did thrift several handbags. You know I like collecting handbags, and these bags were such good deals, only $3 a piece. Some of them though need a little TLC, a little tender loving care, so that is why I'll be sharing with you my process of how I clean my handbags. Now I did acquire a Dooney and Bourke that was canvas, and it was the worst out of them all, meaning it had some staining on the outside as well as the inside that I wasn't quite sure about, but I'm hoping my products will do the job, but we'll see. Then I got some leather handbags, and we'll just be using some Kiwi leather lotion conditioner, which cleans and conditions the handbags. So all of my bags I turn inside out. I give them a good shaking, a good brushing to get out all of that loose debris before we actually start the cleaning process. And sometimes I might use a lint roller just to get out any loose things as well. Now upon shaking all of them out, then I do a nice spray with a disinfectant like Clorox. You could use Lysol as well, but this sanitizes fabric, so this will be good in killing any germs. Once I've done that, then I can use my grandma's spot remover to kind of spray on the stains and treat the areas that probably will be the most difficult. And then we use Woolite just to do the actual cleaning of the bag. So those are the products that I use, and I usually use white cleaning cloths. I just pick these up from Dollar Tree, and they really show what you're removing. Now we will be stepping outside in the natural light because I think that's going to be the best way of seeing what we're up against in this challenge of cleaning these bags. So come with me outside and let's see what is in store.
So I have turned the inside, or the Dooney and Bourke bag, inside out, so you can see right now the staining that's in the bottom of the bag. There's some ink staining, and Grandma says it can remove ink stains, but I'm really not too concerned with the ink staining as much as I am the other staining. So right now you can see there's some debris there, so I'm just going to give it a nice brushing in the corners, get all of that out there, and we might have to go over that with the lint roller, but I hope you can see that the dust is like flying in my face. But anyway, so yeah, just gonna do that. Get all of that extra stuff off of there, and I will definitely be spraying the bag with some sanitizer and then cleaning it. So all of this has to be done with all of the bags, and so I won't waste your time showing you me doing that to all of the bags. That's not necessary, but I did want to show you, at least with this bag, what I was going to be doing. So now that I've got most of that loose debris off, I'm just going to really show you really quickly what the outside is like now that you've seen what the inside is like. So we're going to turn it back the other way. Give that a nice push out. And this is an authentic Dooney, as you can see, Dooney and Bourke. And I'm not sure what style of bag this is, but I can't wait until we get it nice and cleaned up. So as you can see, there's some staining here as well as here, and some other stainings there. That's the thing about these fabric bags, they really show up the staining. They're not as easily to clean as the leather, but everything else of the bag was in good condition. So that's that part of the bag, and now we're going to go inside and clean up. But the other bags I'll show you at the end, because they're leather bags and they just need some leather lotion cleaner on them, but they're in good condition, so I'll just give them a good shaking out. Alright, let's go to the next step. So I've already given this bag a good spray with the disinfectant Clorox, and I've also sprayed the other inside of the bag. So now it's time to spot treat these stains, like the pen and ink stains on the bag, and there's some other staining here, so we're just going to give that a little spray there. Let's put that down. But we're going to let that kind of have a chance to soak in. Let's see here. Make sure I have the nozzle turned on the right spray angle. It says so now we have to wait 5 to 10 minutes and then we're going to wash it. So yeah, we gotta wait 5 to 10 minutes. So I'm just going to set my timer and I'm gonna find something else to do. The grandma's remover has been setting on these things for about 5 minutes. So we're just going to dip this brush in the warm water solution of Woolite and see if anything's gonna happen to the stain. But remember what I said earlier, I'm not really worried about the pen stains necessarily, because I know pen stains are hard to come out, but what I am concerned about are these other stains. So okay guys, so I took the inside zipper pocket out and vacuumed it because there's quite a bit of dirt in there, and as you can see there's staining in the crease of it because there was so much dirt. So now I'm going to try and get that part cleaned up by scrubbing that there. So we're just going to scrub on that and get that dirt crease line out of there, and try to get this bag looking as good as new as possible and ready to use. And you know, this is a good time to kind of talk about the whole idea of reselling. A lot of people find it very off-putting when thrifters will buy things for say like $3 and then sell it online for $30. But the way I look at it is this: that person has used their time to go out and sort through what a lot of people are not willing to sort through. Then they're willing to come home, clean it up, and get it looking as good as possible. So they're using their gas, their time, and all of that. That should be worth something. I mean, you're using your hands, excuse me, your time, your energy. And so it's not like, if you're not doing an unreasonable markup, you know, then I don't see, you know, why, you know, that can be upsetting. However, I don't believe that people should take advantage of other people. I do believe that, you know, me being a budget person and trying to be a good steward of your money, this is just a way that people can afford something that they've always wanted within their budget. So that's just my thoughts on that. What are your thoughts on the whole reselling and markup on things? But looks like I got out that dirty line stain on there. So I'm just going to keep kind of at it, cleaning this part, guys, and then we're going to turn the blow dryer on and blow dry this. So to make good use of our time, because time is getting away from me,
I thought while the Dooney and Bourke inside is drying, I had the dryer blowing on it for a little bit, but just to kind of speed up the process, I thought I would go ahead and show you what I use for my leather bags. So I'll be going ahead and conditioning all of my leather bags and cleaning them, and then we'll do a showing of the bags in their completed condition. So what I'm using now is leather lotion, and this cleans, conditions, and nourishes all of your leather, and this is by Kiwi, as you can see. So I just squeeze a generous amount on a cloth, like what I showed you, and so I have that like that, and then I just kind of spread it out like that, nothing big, and then I just began going over the leather. So just getting in the creases, kind of buffing that out. I finished cleaning and conditioning this bag that you see here, so I'm just going to reveal to you what you can get off of a bag, as you can see, when you're thrifting. So all that came off. I cleaned it once, then twice, so a little bit less dirt on that. And like I say, some of it may be dye, who knows, but something tells me that it was a lot of dirt on the bag. It was the dirtiest on the bottom, and so now this bag is clean enough for me. Everybody has their own, I guess, threshold of what they can deal with, but I've already disinfected the inside and conditioned the outside, so now I'm just going to stuff this bag so it will maintain its shape. So now we're going to go back to the Dooney. Since it's dry, I'm going to show you what it looks like now that it's dry, and then we're going to start on the outside of that bag. Alright, so this bag is dry, and as you can see, remember I cleaned the inside pocket, and you can see that where that crease, along that crease, it was really dirty, so that has gotten cleaned. This is this part of the bag. Here's the underside of the bag. It's still a little damp, so it needs to dry just a little bit more, but you can see the pin stains over here. They're pretty much in there, but the other stains that were on the bag did come out. This is just an area that's still wet. So as you can see, for the most part, that bag got clean. So what I'm going to do now is we're just going to continue drying that just a little bit more, and then we'll come back and go ahead and work on those spots on the outside. I hope you can see, guys, because the natural light is getting away from me, but time to clean the outside of the bag. So I'm just going to first start with a little bit of the warm water woolite solution. Alright, so I have scrubbed the entire outside canvas of the bag, so you can see it's wet. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this purse inside of a pillowcase and toss it in the dryer for probably about 10 minutes on low heat, and we're going to see how it turns out. I'm trying to do that so there won't be any water staining or marks on the bag. So I tried to scrub as much of the bag as possible so that it would not be any water staining, and so when I put it in the dryer, it'll dry evenly, and hopefully that will work. We will see. So this is the tan and cream Dooney and Bourke. I just pulled it out of the dryer, and so as you can see, the spots are out, and it's a hobo style.
here is the bottom of it. Now I did have a few stains on the bottom that did not seem to come out, but for the most part they did, but all the stains on the sides did come out. So I've already cleaned and conditioned the handles, and what I did was I stuffed the bag with a towel when I put it in the dryer, and then put it inside of a pillowcase and let it dry that way so there are no water stains on it. So now what I'm about to do is to spray it with this Kiwi Protectant All. So it's leather and fabric protector. So I'm just going to spray that on the canvas of the bag. That'll probably help with future stain prevention. So you just kind of hold it away. And this needs to be done in a well ventilated area because it does have some fumes. But that is it, guys. I'm done cleaning the bag, and now I'm going to show you what it looks like on the shoulder and everything so you can get a nice view of the bag. So this is the Dooney and Bourke bag that you saw me cleaning earlier. This is what it looks like on the shoulder. Very nice and roomy, substantial. And now I'm going to show you what each bag looks like up close so you can see the characteristics of each bag.